Now, after they tested this, and all the talk they've been doing about the ranking system, is the ranking system fixed? Obviously it's not. It's still full of problems. Main of all, the Tekken prowess is still there, is still their main source of matchmaking, is still dividing basically all the ranking system in brackets. Hello there, I'm Dejan and welcome to a new video. So today I'm gonna be back to talk about Tekken for a bit, even if most of you probably are not playing it, because literally every single person in the planet is playing Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, me included. But I did some experiment, took some break, and I took my rank back in Tekken, so I think it's time to talk about the new ranking system, the 1.08 ranking system with this little adjustment that they did. So let's jump into it. Now, I've been playing for like a week, but I didn't play that much, but I did enough matches, going all the way from Tekken King to Bushin, all the way down almost to Kishin, but I went my way back to Tekken King again, and now I'm here. So, what changes they did in 1.08? First of all, they adjusted the point win-loss ratio when there was a heavier difference in ranks between the two contenders, which was a very much needed fix. As before, if you were a Bushin and you might happen to be paired with a Tekken God, you will lose full point and the Tekken God will gain little points. And if vice versa, if you were winning, you will win, well, full points, but the Tekken God will lose little points, instead of getting penalized to lose to someone way weaker. So what they've done, basically, if you lose against someone that is higher, way higher than you, then you are not going to lose that many points, but just a smaller amount. It's still a very substantial amount, but it's smaller. How does it feel? Great. It feels more correct. It feels more right. I lost against, when I was Bushin, I lost against, I think, Tekken God, and I didn't lose that many points. I lose a decent amount, but it felt fair. It felt way more fair than what it used to be. This was such a great change. The second change, it was about the people was having a lot of complaint that basically the pairing system was matching you mainly with people with the same Tekken prowess without focusing on their rank. I never paid that much attention on this specific topic, but I saw a lot of people speaking about this on the internet. So now that I paid a bit more attention, I noticed how basically the matchmaking is very more fixed, and rather than give you someone that has the same prowess, sometimes they give you someone with a heavily different prowess, but the same rank, which is very good. Now, after they tested this, and all the talk they've been doing about the ranking system, is the ranking system fixed? Obviously it's not. It's still full of problems. Main of all, the Tekken prowess is still there, is still their main source of matchmaking, is still dividing basically all the ranking system in brackets, being that basically below 250,000, above 250,000. That's the biggest difference. All the rest, yes, there are subcategories in the below 250,000, but the real way heavy difference you feel is when you get above 250,000, because basically you get paired with everything from that to Tekken God of Destruction. To God of Destruction. And I honestly still feel that this basically creates so many different parallel ways of ranks that doesn't work, especially on the blue ranks, still having this kind of double level blue ranks. The blue ranks normal, which are basically the ones that are below 200,000 Tekken prowess, and the blue ranks plus, which are the one that gets to Tekken King and fall back, and they struggle for a bit, and eventually maybe they make it back to Tekken King. And this difference is still there, and is still don't understand how can they not change it. I understand at the beginning they wanted it to keep away the veteran player from the casuals, but now you cannot consider anymore the casual players as a part, like a massive part of the community, as most of them quit the game already. So yeah, yes, the number says that a lot of people came back and the game is alive like the third month that it was played, about player base numbers, but this is mainly because probably a lot of people came back for obviously Heihachi and the free DLC, so it includes as well a lot of people that doesn't grind that much in ranked, in my opinion, not all of them at least. So this is still, in my opinion, the biggest change, and especially because it makes it way harder to play with sub-characters. It's incredibly harder, and that's because basically all the red ranks I'm gonna all the purple ranks I'm gonna face with my sub-character that maybe just lapped half an hour learning to punish and going online, is gonna be secondary characters of all people that is Tekken King and above. So it's gonna be a slaughterfest. I'm not saying that is completely unfair, is understandable, but at the same time, trust me, if I love the character for 10 minutes, even someone that his main character is a mighty ruler is gonna beat me. Because I don't know the punishes, I don't have the muscle memory, I'm gonna drop all the combos, I'm gonna play like shit. Okay? That's it. So that's for me, the Tekken Prowess matchmaking is just is not, the Tekken Prowess itself is not bad. Having it as integral part of the matchmaking is just not working, because it's a different ranking system than the rank itself, and you basically have these two different entities combining in a way that doesn't work. So I'm always gonna be against that. Another very big problem that is still there is how the ranking points work. Now the victory and loss, the win and loss points are distributed depending on your rank. What does it mean? Up to Fujin, you still gain more points than what you lose, and from Fujin onwards, you lose way more than what you gain. And this creates this kind of funneling, this kind of funnel system where most of the people is going to end up being in Fujin, making it up to Fujin, and not be able to get over Raijin, get into Raijin and going back to Fujin, get into Raijin and going back to Fujin, because it's obviously very hard to get over that, because the system is very punitive. And once you get to Tekken King, you go all the way back, and then you have to restart again, because Tekken Prowess. And then everyone is going to get pushed up eventually up to Fujin, because the system is there helping you, because your losses are always they are always mitigated by being less effective, less heavy than your victories. And I said it in the past, and I'm gonna say it again, I really think that the ranking system, the ranks itself, they need a little restoration now that the game as well is populated by the one that are gonna be the long time Tekken player. And what do I mean with this? Simply, instead of having 10 ranks that don't lose ranks, just make it up to the green ranks. The green ranks needs to be the first rank where you lose actually points, and up green up to orange you have a very generous pushy system where you help people because they're learning. So it's normal. They need to feel to improve even without having a 55% win rate, and I'm absolutely fine with that. But once you get to red rank, I think the red and purple ranks, it needs to be equal points, win and loss. And the reason is simple. Bringing someone to getting more points than what you lose to losing more points than what you get, this is what happened once you get Fujin from Battle Ruler. It's very daunting, it's very heavy. It makes you feel like, oh yeah, now I'm in the high level, but it's not really. You won't really be in the high level, you need to be in Raijin steady at least, because without that, the system is just pushing you up to that. And that's why it's gonna help to basically, this kind of system is gonna spread everything a bit more into the middle. It's gonna give more value to the middle ranks and a bit more value as well to the lower ranks, which are basically I'm sorry for whoever plays hard and is still stuck over there, but the low ranks, the orange ranks especially now, they don't have much value, because the system basically gives you points, and eventually you're gonna make it up to red. And red and purple as well, they don't have the same value they used to have in the past, and that's true. The old purple ranks is the lower prowess blue ranks. That's how it feels. I agree with that. Even if I don't show the number in the past and everything, for how hard it is to achieve certain ranks and everything, it feels like that now. The blue ranks with higher prowess, they feel like the blue ranks in my opinion. So if you can be there, if you can move back and forward in that ranks with 240,000 Tekken prowess, that's impressive. Another thing that Tekken prowess still does as well, forgot to mention, is the fact that if you rank many characters, even if your main character is still, the highest character is still Battle Ruler, but you have 20 characters to, I don't know, purple ranks, let's say 15 even, your Tekken prowess is going to be so inflated that you're going to be basically matched with me. Potentially. So what's the point in that? The guy is not at that level, clearly, not with his main characters, but the Tekken prowess affects all the character. But the ranks are individual for the character itself, so what's the point of having a system that works in this way? And adding to this, the third probably thing and last thing that I see is actually bothering me. I'm still not gonna consider it as a complete problem of the new patch, because all of this test has been done with the release of Sparking Zero, which I think decreased the amount of player pace on the game. But the waiting time for the matches are long. They feel a bit longer. Like, I don't understand why on quick match once it couldn't find anyone, and I'm in London. Okay, it's not that I don't know which corner of the world. I'm in London. And they could not find anyone, and he paired me with a cavalry ranked player with 40,000 Tekken crowns. How? And again, after that, he started to pair me with normal people, with my same level people, but it was taking a lot of time still. And this is still, I put it as a yellow flag. I still don't know about this. I still haven't checked too much, but it feels like it's a new problem that came out. I said in the past, I said it in one of my first videos months ago, Tekken is gonna have, for sure, I am 100% sure of that, I am 100% sure of this, it's gonna have a restructuration of the ranking system in Season 2, as they have every time in Tekken 7 as well. They're gonna do it, they're gonna do a soft reset, they're gonna send us 4 ranks back, 3 ranks back, how many, and they're gonna change a bit of things, which is usually good. I really hope they're gonna do it. I remember it was Tekken 7 Season 1, the online was the most brutal thing. Anyway, and that's it. Here's my little update on the ranked system. Soon we're gonna have, I think I'm gonna wait 1 more month maybe, and I'm gonna do another video about the Tekken datas to see if Heihachi gives a little boost up, and plus maybe the Tekken World Finals as well coming soon. They're gonna keep this trend of the game being a bit more positive, and we'll see as well with the next patch, where apparently Dragonov and Elisa are gonna be nerfed, which is basically 2 of the characters that everyone is complaining about. I know Nina and Yoshi are still there, but they're a bit more specialist character than these 2 that everyone can play and rush people. Anyway, let me know down below what you think. Please consider pressing the red button. We are almost there. We are almost to 1,000. We are so close. There's still a lot to do, but still, that number will make the best Christmas present, guys. Really. Anyway, thank you so much for taking the time. I'm Bidejan. You've been awesome, and I'll see you next time. Ciao.